Hi friends, welcome to DCR Digital Classes. Today in this video we are going to understand about business economics. So business economics is a very important subject where it is in application with the business economics, how it is useful in the daily life. Let us understand first of all what is economics, then later what is business economics. So economics is the study where here we try to understand the needs and wants of the society, needs and wants of the people. So when the needs and wants are day by day they are increasing, then it should meet the resources whatever we have. Always it is limited. So in according to our higher classes, we have understood means wants will be there, where means will be limited, wants will be unlimited. So how to match both of this? Always the people will be desiring, having so many desires. When we are fulfilling one desire, other desires will be increasing. So out of these many desires, when we see about our resources, the resources will be always limited. So important is how to match our resources with the wants. So with the help of economics, this economics will help us to allocate properly what are the important wants we have to. That is, prioritize your wants. As the resources are limited, we have to prioritize which is the want should to be fulfilled first, then later the next. So this is how the economics will be helping in regular our day-to-day life. Now what is business economics? So in economics in business, how it is helpful? So business, we already know that it is a exchange of goods and services. Earlier we would have not had that, when we didn't had the currency, we followed the barter system. So later they thought that barter system is not appropriate, where the equal exchange is not taking place because of the absence of the currency. Later we have introduced that coinage, then currency. So in this way the exchange is taking place in the business. Now in the business also you will have so many needs. The business is, it is economic activity to fulfill, to achieve the goals of the organization in fulfilling the needs of the society. So business is established to fulfill the needs of the society. First of all, it should identify what are the needs of the people, how to satisfy, how to fulfill that needs. So when in this process the business is required so many things, so many resources. Again in the business also we find the same problem, where the resources will be limited and the wants will be more. So here also the same theory applies, where we have to prioritize the things which is the useful. So economics, application of economics in business is business economics. So this is very important subject. It will be very much useful in any organization, not only in the business but also in individual day-to-day life. So let us understand in depth what is business economics. So economics is a subject of social science which deals with the studying of production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. As we everyone knows that every country is not self-sufficient. We are whatever we have our resources, it will not be sufficient for all the production. We want food, we want technology, we want other requirements, where some of them are with us, some of them we have to get from the other source, like from other countries. So no country, no single country is self-sufficient. So for that we have to create, or we have to procure the resources, we have to procure the things whatever we require. So we will be involving in the business production, sometimes distribution and also other needs. So a part of this we have to understand the allocation of the resources is very important. How we are allocating the resources. So the economics will help us in studying exactly about the production, about the distribution. So how much we have to produce, what exactly the requirement, all these things we can know with the help of economics. Then the basic deal with how a society provides for its needs. So it is minimum purpose to fulfill the basic needs of the people. It deals with the studies of financial, organizational, market related and environmental issues that corporations face. So it also deals with financial, organization and market related. That is, market related, we have to know what a customer require. Today he may be requiring something, tomorrow he want the next version of that. Some other day he wants some other advanced features. So we have to understand that the market, the people's requirements, needs are changing day to day. Preferences, priorities are changing day to day. The taste of the customers are changing every minute depending on their situations. So it covers the concepts of scarcity, product factors, distribution and consumption. So we have to understand, as I told you, the resources are limited and scarce. When the factors are scarce, how we are going to deal with? So this economics will help us with different methodologies, principles, models, theories, how to manage those things, how to allocate those things. Meaning of economics. So business economics is a branch that deals with organization and allocation of firms' scarce resources to achieve its desired goals. So this is very, very important. The resources are very much scarce. Now how we are going to allocate that resources for fulfilling the needs. So what we have to do, first of all, we have to prioritize which is the first one. Then maintaining an organized balance between unlimited desires and limited sources. It helps in finding solutions to business problems. So business will be facing in different problems. So economics will help us to come with the alternative solutions and choose among the alternatives which one is the feasible to our business, which one is feasible to the circumstances and situations, so that solution will be implemented. Then it acts as a link between the theory of economics and the decision sciences in the analysis of managerial decision making. So for the decision making, that is strategic decision making, this is very much helpful. So what is the nature of business economics? So it integrates economic theory and decision sciences with business management, because business will be getting different problems. The problems also will not be same repeated, like it will be with the different situations. So as everywhere we see it is uncertain, we cannot expect the same problem every time. The problem will be in different way. So we have to come with the new solutions. For that we require so much of analysis. So it forecasts the demand for a particular product by conducting market research on taste, preference and quantity demanded by consumers. So for example, if I talk about the products, if I say Lifebuoy soap, 70s there was so much demand for that soap. People used to give much priority for that, without which no family is there. But now nobody, at least know the present generation about the Lifebuoy soap. The taste is changing, the lifestyle is changing. So we have to first know exactly what is the present requirement. Customers, what exactly they require today. That should be our focus. So we should forecast. The business economics will help us to forecast those things, and also what is the demand for a particular product, which product is now they require, so that we can produce the same product whatever is in the need and having demand. Then it analyzes the cost incurred by business firms by applying various tools and techniques that help to minimize cost and maximize level of output. So not only to identify the taste and preference of the customers for forecasting the demand, but also the economics will help us to know within the minimum cost how can we maximize the output. That is very important objective. That is, when inputs and outputs, when we are talking about, when we talk about the input, we should focus on minimum input, so that how can we extract the maximum output. This is what we call it as productivity. Then here the economics plays a vital role, so that the profits can be maximized. So it deals with other concepts like capital management, as to help studying cost of capital, rate of return, selection of best project. Now apart from this, it also helps in capital management, how the capital is allocated. When capital is obtained, how the allocation of the capital is done. It should be done very optimally, so that we will be getting the reasonable returns on that. and it determines fixes price based on the supply and demand analysis. So with the help of economics, we can do the supply and demand analysis, which helps us to determine the price also. At what price the customers can buy that product. Sometimes it may be lost to the manufacturer. So we have to keep in mind the manufacturer should not be under loss. At the same time, the customer should be ready to purchase for that price. Then best effective utilization of the business resources. It formulates different economic policies for improving the business unit. So economics will help us to formulate a policy, which is very, very important. Policy will give proper direction, and also uniformity will be there in every thing, whatever we are doing. Then it manages the factors related to profit analysis, such as profit techniques, policies, and break-even analysis. So economics will also manages factors related to profit management, profit analysis, profit management. That means, for example, I am aiming a certain profit. Now I should plan accordingly how much production I have to do, how much sales I have to do to reach to that profit, to earn that profit. Not only that, and also we can understand about the break-even analysis. Until unless the break-even point is crossed, we cannot earn the profit, which is very, very important. Break-even point is the point where there is no loss and no profit. Whatever cost incurred, first we should cross that point so that our profits will be started. Then scope of business economics, that is the boundaries of the study till where it can be done. That is objectives of a business firm. So any business firm's objective is to maximize the profit. So whatever is done, the objectives, we have to frame a proper layout so that we can achieve the objectives for the short term as well as the long term. Then resource allocation, whatever the resources are available with the business, that always it will be limited with the when compared to the wants and desires. So here we have to make the optimum allocation. Optimum allocation is the best allocation, where exactly we have to allocate the resources. Then demand analysis and forecasting. So this is very, very important, where until unless we can't make the demand analysis and forecasting, we cannot have the proper idea to how much to produce. That means it will facilitate us to make the demand schedule, production schedule, so that we can even procure the materials and allocate the resources accordingly. And strategic planning, it is a top level management, what the planning is done in the major level for achieving the goals of the organization. Then production management, as I told you that the production management, what exactly, how much quantity should be produced, how much quantity of input should be given to extract to a certain quantity of output. This is very, very important, so that whether we are producing according to the standards or we are producing less than the standards or more than the standards, we could understand with the help of production management. So this also help us how our output is in the market, what exactly the quantity is required, the quantity of output is required in the market. Then cost analysis. So cost analysis will help us in controlling the cost and reducing. So we can understand where the cost is wasted, that materials are wasted, so that we can control that. So every point we have to have a track, how much is spent, what is the cost incurred. So we can understand whether we are incurring more cost for that particular step or standard cost or equal, so that we can plan, or if at all we find that the cost is incurred particular stage is more, then we can control some wastage is happening, so that we have to take care of that. Then pricing strategies. So pricing, different strategies, different companies will come with the different pricing strategies to attract the people. So economics will help us in preparing or in crafting different strategies to attract the people. Then market structure analysis. So economics also help us to understand what is the structure in the market, whether this particular product is having monopoly or market demand, how much demand is there, how many suppliers are there, whether market share is sufficient or not. So all these things we can understand with the help of market structure. Then investment and capital budgeting decisions. So under this, whatever the capital we are spending for a particular machinery or for the investment on a project, we have to understand whether that project is the prospective or not. It fetches the profits or not. Today we may be planning that we can get the profit, but we have to compare with all the techniques so that we can understand very well whether we are going to earn profits or not. Then profit management. So for example, we want to earn 50,000 rupees profit. So accordingly, we have to plan production, sales and inputs. So profit management will be helping. The economics will help us to plan all those things with different techniques and methodologies. Then input and output analysis, as I told you, particular size of output, how much input we have to give. So first of all, we should have a standards. This much, for this much output, this is the standard. If we are giving the standard one, whether output is coming as per the standard or it is beyond the standards, whether it is increase above the standards or decreasing than the standards. So this will help us to understand how to, where exactly to correct. Then inventory control. Inventory is stocks. So how we are going to maintain the stocks, without which production cannot be done. So economics will help us how much quantities of stocks we have to maintain to fulfill our objectives, to fulfill our production management, to fulfill our everything, whatever we say, profit management. Without proper inventory control, we cannot continue our production. So this is about the inventory control. Then as I told you, whatever we discussed in this video, let us see once again. That is, we understood about the business economics. So I told you economics is the study on wants and needs. That is, wants and needs of any individuals or the business. So we have to understand exactly how much means are there, resources are there, what are the wants. So what are the prioritized one that should be made, so that we can allocate those means to the prioritized wants. Then we also understood business economics, that is the application of economics in the business, that is called theory applied, so that it will be helpful in making the proper decisions. Then we also studied about nature of business economics, forecasting the demand and analysis, the cost incurred, and capital management we discussed, and determining the prices, that is determining and fixing the prices. That is very, very important, because the sales, the size of the sales depends on the price of the product. Then formulate the economic policies and deals with the profit management. So from this, the question expected is like, what is meant by business economics, nature and scope of business economics. So mostly this is very much a repeated question and also essay question. Hope this video is helpful to understand what is economics, business economics, nature and scope of business economics. Thank you.